With the 24th pick, the Dallas Cowboys select.
It's draft time, bros. Gonna go into a 3-round walk the mock draft. So this is gonna be fun, man. This is gonna be fun. I do have the UFC playing in the background. My son will be here in a little bit to watch that. But you and I and everybody here, we're mock draft hungry. All right, so let's get into it, man. Let's go ahead and bring in the mock draft before it starts. So let me get the window here prepared. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get the walk the mock ready to draft, Bohemians. Bohemian Rhapsodies. What's up, everybody? How's your Saturday night, man? How's everybody's Saturday night? Let me know in the chat box how you're doing. We got 3 rounds of mock drafting live, and I think we have actually 9 live, as you can see here. Actually, it would help if I share the screen, right? All right, so we have 9 people joining us in the draft room. So this should go faster than last time. So this is really good. So we got somebody drafting for the Eagles here. That's good. Washington, Jets, Giants, Lions, and Jaguars. So let's see what these guys take. This will be interesting. This will be interesting to see what these GMs think of their team and who they're targeting. So this is going to be very, very fun tonight, guys. 3-round mock tonight. That'll probably take us to about an hour and a half if I had to estimate. Maybe a little less. Shout out to everybody in the chat box. Appreciate you guys. We're about to get this thing started. We got over a minute here before the first pick is on the clock. So the draft starts at 8. So we got the countdown here, and then it's going to start off, guys. Appreciate everybody in the chat box. Mario, Danny Savage, O-line, yeah. Heck yeah. Primetime Phil, Lamont, Albert Smith, appreciate you. Appreciate everybody in the chat box, man. If you're catching this on the replay, make sure you pound that like button. We'll be doing more of these as we go through the draft season. So this is the second one of the year, walk the mock. These walk the mocks, they're, more of a more realistic simulation because, you go pick by pick and you got other people in the draft room. So I like to do these. I think we'll do these like every 2 weeks or so. We'll do walk the mock. So we're getting close to start here. Appreciate it, everybody here. Let's get this thing going, baby. Let's get this thing going. Here we go. We're getting down to the start. All right, Jaguars are on the clock. The draft has started, guys. All right. Let's see who they're going to take. Shaggy on the clock there for Jaguars. These guys could really go in any direction, right? See what they do. We're getting down to it. John Stanley, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate everybody that's joining us live here for this mock draft, walk the mock, Saturday Night Live, baby. 3 rounds. All right, so here we go. Let's see what they're going to do here. Looks like they're going down to the very last second to make their pick. Who'd they take? Who do you guys think they're taking here? Thibodeau? Pick is in. Derek Stingley. I don't know why people think so highly of Stingley. It's a really bizarre pick. I myself am terrified about drafting a Derek Stingley early. He he reminds me a lot of Mo Claiborne. He's got like these traits that I don't quite like. He's already missed a lot of time. Really, you got to go back to his freshman tape to get a good look at him, right? So super high risk there. Derek Stingley, you know, I think he's more. I think he's more of a Morris Claiborne than he is, some of these other recent cornerbacks that have come out of LSU. Okay, Detroit. Let's see what they're going to do. Kyle Hamilton. Interesting. Well, they got their guy. Looks like they're in the market for a safety. Apparently, that's what they wanted. So those guys went ahead and took Kyle Hamilton. Interesting. Texans are on the clock. Shout out to everybody in the chat box. What are you guys feeling for the Cowboys pick? Jason Renfro, what do you think about Jordan Davis? I like Jordan Davis, but I like Devontae Wyatt more, and I've kind of been on that train for a while. That I like Devontae Wyatt more, but I wouldn't be opposed to taking Jordan Davis. So he's a big body guy, but I think for what the Cowboys do, they would probably realistically be looking at Devontae Wyatt, possibly in the second round. George Karlaftis, Texans. Interesting pick there. Before Thibodeau, before Hutchinson. That's interesting, man. I've actually heard different people talking about this as far as like, are some of these guys being a little bit overrated? Could a shot come, over Thibodeau or Hutchinson? I think that it's possible, man. You know what I mean? I really wouldn't be shocked by that. Karloff is pretty good. See what the Jets do here. They got a user pick. Let's see who they're going to take. There he goes. Fell to the Jets there. Not bad. Giants got a user selection coming up. Yeah, Danny, I could see that as well. I really could. O-line's pretty deep, man. You could stretch that. You could stretch O-line a little bit. Giants are on the clock. Let's see who these guys are going to take. Here's the draft so far. Stingley, Hamilton. Evan Neal. Okay. Evan Neal. So they got some they need offensive line help there. Put him at right tackle. I think he'll be great. Left tackle. I've been saying this from the get-go. Not so much. All right. So Evan Neal. I think he would be a really, really good right tackle. And that's no shade on him. Nowadays you need a right tackle just as much as you do a left tackle. Let's see what else we got in here, guys. Let's see. Here's the picks so far. Stingley, Hamilton, Karlaftis, Hutchinson. Evan Neal just went. Carolina is on the clock. Here comes the pick. See who they want to pick. Got J.C. Horn last year. Let's see if they change it up. Defense again. All right. Interesting pick there for the Panthers. Going defense back-to-back first round. Last year, J.C. Horn. This year, Devin Lloyd. I think that's definitely bolstering that defense. Everybody wants the next Michael Parsons, right? So a lot of people are kind of thinking it would be Devin Lloyd. Definitely nowhere as fast as Michael Parsons. And honestly, I think teams can get in trouble when they start wanting a similar player. You know what I mean? So it happens every draft. Who's the next? This and that. They try to draft them, and they end up reaching or busting on the pick. But I think Devin Lloyd he'll be good. Giants comes the second pick here. Let's see who they're going to go with. And that would be interesting. Would Thibodeau fall that far? 7 picks. Devin Lloyd going before him. Too much talent for that guy to pass, though, right? Brent plays drafting for the Giants. Thibodeau's still available. It's kind of a no-brainer. Unless, like I said, unless you're thinking he's going to be a bust. But I think he's going to be all right there. You know what I mean? As long as he's not like what's that one guy that came out of Oregon? Complete utter bust. I think he went to I think he was at Miami. I forgot what his name was, but he was a total bust. Let's see what we got here. Falcons. Pickens is in. Let's see who they take. Garrett Wilson. Yeah, I like that pick for them. Rumors that they're going to trade Calvin Ridley. They got rid of Julio Jones this past season. They got Kyle Pitts in action, but I find it kind of weird that they want to get rid of Ridley. So I don't know if that's what's going on there. Mario Flores, there you go. Deion Jordan, that's the guy. That's the guy I was thinking of. Yeah, as long as Thibodeau is not another Deion Jordan, I think he'll be all right. Primetime field. Those picks are too much sense for the Giants to actually make them. That's true. They do have a new GM though, so let's see if that makes any difference. Denver. Do they take a quarterback here? What is Denver going to do here? What do you guys think about David Ojabo? I'm not very high on him. I think him and Hutchinson they work good together. Now, what happens when they don't have each other? You know what I mean? Because I really do think that they both helped each other be successful with this past season. So that'll be the big thing with those guys, Ojabo and Hutchinson. Once they go to their other team, can they be the guy? Can they be the lone guy, or do they need help? You know what I mean? So David Ojabo, I'm kind of lukewarm on him. Somebody will take him high though. Jets are on the clock. Let's see what these guys do. Kobe Dean going early. I've been seeing a lot of that lately here in a lot of mock drafts. I'm seeing Dean edging up and up and up. So I don't know if he'll be there for the Cowboys at 24. You know what I mean? It would be nice. But yeah, I've been seeing him inch up, and I think the combine is going to just put him in that upper half of the draft, top 15, top 10 type of guy. So he's going to test really well at the combine. So I think he's just going to keep going out of our range, to be quite honest. Washington Commanders, aka the Commodes. Let's see what these guys do. Washington Commanders. A goofy name out of Clemson. Good cornerback. Very good cornerback, actually. I like him a lot. Stingley went first, that number 1 to Jaguars. Booth, the second cornerback taken in this first round so far. Okay. Iquanwu still available. Still available. Charles Cross still available. Sauce Gardner still out there. Jermaine Johnson. Kenyon Green. Got a lot of talent still out there. I would think Iquanwu was going to come off the board here pretty soon, though. Linderbaum. That's one of the early favorites when this whole draft season started was Tyler Linderbaum, and I still think that he might be a possibility for the Cowboys, but a lot of people are taking notice to him, so it's kind of your cup of tea. You know what I mean? How many teams actually covet a center that high? So I think the teams that really want to turn their offensive line around, they'll have them on their board. So Minnesota, that makes a lot of sense there for them. The Browns, they're on the clock. Let's see what these guys do. We got back-to-back Philly picks coming up. Marvin Leal. Marvin Leal. So he's one that's it's really, I've seen him mocked all over the place. Like I feel like people don't really know where he fits in on teams or what his draft stock is actually going to be. So the Marvin Leal, we'll see what he does at the combine. That might shake some things up. But right now, man, I see him going anywhere from early first to the end of the second. I'm seeing him like all over the place. So see about him. Ravens on the clock, number 14 pick. We got 10 more picks till we get to our draft pick. Okay, Ravens pick is in. There goes he comes. There he goes. So that's a good pick for those guys there. Okay, here we go. This guy already picked. He already knew who he wanted. Let's see who they're taking here. Sauce Gardner. So we got Sauce Gardner. Their second pick has been selected. They got back-to-back picks. Traylon Burks. Not bad for those two picks. They're back-to-back picks. Sauce Gardner. I don't blame him. You know, the Cowboys' weaponry. You gotta add that guy there. So I like Sauce Gardner, man. I think it's a really good book, and I love Traylon Burks. Actually, he's one of my favorites. If they can use him, how they use Debo or Cordell Patterson, that'll be a big weapon for them. Jalen Hurts and all those fools. So, good picks for those guys. Unfortunately, hate to say it. Chargers, they're on the clock. Let's see what they do. Logan Hall, that's interesting there. Houston pick. Houston guys are very hit and miss into the NFL, so he looks a little bit more polished. I think of a lot of the players. I really don't like the Houston players, but I think Logan Hall, I think he's actually decent. I think he's pretty good. You know what I mean? So it's one of the very few Houston players I would ever consider taking. In other years, their corners bust out, their linebackers bust. Some of their linemen, their offensive line guys, they bust out. So it's one of those programs that's really they're hot and cold at the NFL level. Saints, the pick is in. Let's see what these guys are going to do here without Sean Payton. Chris Olave. Interesting pick there. So supposedly the word is that the Saints aren't going to trade Michael Thomas. So, maybe that was more of an issue with Michael Thomas and Sean Payton. I don't know. So we'll see there. But that's the word coming out of New Orleans is that they don't plan on trading Michael Thomas. So it'll be interesting to see what they do there. Chris Olave. I think, during the season or, in the preseason, he was probably the wide receiver out of Ohio State talked about more than Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson kind of leapfrogged him and, is getting more of the flowers than he is. You know what I mean? There we go. Eagles. Their pick is in. They're taking I wouldn't mind taking. He went to the Eagles. Pesky Eagles, man. Hell of a draft so far for those guys. Gardner, Burks, Johnson. Okay, Pittsburgh, they're on the clock. We're getting close to our pick. We're 4 picks away. Let's start thinking about some people here that we may want to take. Charles Cross still available. Kenyon Green, Cam Thomas, Trevon Walker, Pickett. McCreary with the short arms, but one hell of a cornerback still. I like him. Trevor Penning, the Mauler. I like him. McDuffie, 5'11", though. Probably Cowboys won't take him, but I like him. I like Trent McDuffie. And I like the other. Daxton Hill is another guy I would consider. But lots of talent still available. Willis, yeah, Steelers. I just think they have to almost take a quarterback there, unless they make a trade for Aaron Rodgers or, one of these other guys that might be available. I think that they almost have to. I just can't imagine them going into the season with Mason Rudolph. You know what I mean? So get your quarterback. Either free agent or trade for a veteran or bite the bullet and draft a rookie quarterback. You know what I mean? So that makes a lot of sense. I just don't see it any other way. You can't go with Mason Rudolph. He's absolutely terrible. Cheat tricks are on the clock. Let's see what they do. Their cheating ways. See if they're going to get Mac Jones some help. Let's see what they do. So there's some familiarity there. Jameson Williams there. Same program anyway, right? So coming off an ACL, however, last report I saw here just today was he may not be ready for training camp. All right, so but that's you kind of figure that, right? I mean, he had that injury here in the championship game, so that's too bad. But somebody that you're probably going to bring on during the season, if you end up drafting Jameson Williams, you're going to use him as a weapon during the season. Raiders are on the clock. Let's see what these guys do. They got rid of Mike Mayock. Haven't seen him on NFL Network yet, so he's probably just chilling right now. All right. Let's see what they're doing. Kenyon Green, crap. Very good. Just kind of wanted to get him, bro. They took him. Charles Cross. Will he make it to it? I'll tell you right now, Charles Cross makes it to us. That's going to be the pick. That's going to be the pick. I do like Cameron Thomas. I do like Trevon Walker, but I love Boye Mafe. There's still these guys can. I think we're going to go offensive line here. Let's hope. Let's see what these Cardinals do, though. These guys might ruin it. See what they do here. Come on, Cardinals. See what they're going to do. Trent McDuffie. All right, Trent McDuffie. That's a good pick for them, too. Okay, let me see. Yeah, Charles Cross in the crosshairs. Come to Dallas. Let's rock and roll, bro. I love it. I hope that comes true. Probably not, but in this today, right now, it did come true. So I love it. We got him. Kenyon Green. I really wanted him. Jermaine Johnson went early too. So this could be how it falls, man. You know what I mean? Like there's going to be some talent. A lot of these guys that we're talking about that may get gobbled up before us, but we will have somebody really good be in our lap there at 24. That's why I really don't see the Cowboys trading up. If anything, they might do a trade down scenario. Space Cowboy, what's up, bro? Appreciate you, bro. Space Cowboy. Buffalo Bills. That's what these guys do. Elam. All right. It's got the bloodlines. I don't know. I think he's okay. Carrier Elam, I think he's okay. I'm not the biggest fan, but I know some people do like him. So shout out to everybody in the chat box. Appreciate the conversation going on right now as we get through this live interactive mock. This is a lot of fun. We're going 3 rounds, okay? So our pick is in. Charles Cross fell to us. Just scrolling through the picks that went before. Linderbaum. Evan Neal, Karlaftis, Stingley. All right, here we go. Titans pick is in. Let's see what they're going to do. They went Trevon Walker. Okay. Trevon Walker. To the Titans. Makes a lot of sense for them, man. They're just such a gritty defense over there for Vrabel. I could see them doing that. Just continue to bolster up that defense. Very stingy defense, Tennessee Titans. But they didn't have enough to make it to the big game this year. Okay, so you still need some offense, right? I think we're kind of had this similar type of situation that the Titans did. Defense, but offense kind of crapped the bed on them. The Bucks comes the pick, man. Yeah. Packers, right on it. Johnny on the spot. Here comes their pick. This is a user selection. Kingsley Engabara. Yeah, it's a good pick for them, too. I think that'll fit in their defensive scheme as well. So somehow they got Gabbert, and I think they got Kyle Trask, right? So that'll be interesting to see if they actually do draft a quarterback that high, but I could see them doing it. You know what I mean? I mean, Kyle Trask was like, what, a 4th-round pick last year or something like that? But he's got a big following down there in Florida, so they might give Trask the shot there. We'll see. Dolphins on the clock. Here comes the pick. That's what they do, man. Ohio State. I think he's a offensive tackle though that's not being talked about enough. You know what I mean? You'll see his name come across, these mock drafts, but I think he's a name the Cowboys will be interested in as well. If they're looking at offensive tackles, I think he would be a name to consider. Let's see. Chiefs are on the clock here. See what they do. Yeah, Justice Sandberg. Oh, was it the second round? Yeah, I knew it was somewhere outside the first for sure. Thought it was a round 4, but yeah, if he went in the second, he's probably going to get the shot. Chiefs. It's a good pick for them. They're going to need that, right? They're going to need to bolster that secondary, obviously, for the Chiefs, especially with that Burrow, Jamar Chase combo. A lot of teams are going to be looking to get cornerbacks to, shut down that combo. But, man, it's tough. It's tough, man. It's going to be fun to watch those guys in the Super Bowl. Let's see who they're going to take here. Let's see what we got here. Bengals. Let's see what we got. Let's see what they do. Trevor Penning. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense. I know some people last year wanted them to take like Penei Sewell or Rashawn Slater, but it just made way too much sense for them to take Jamar Chase. I mean, it was like, I think everybody knew that was going to happen, right? So, but this makes sense for them because offensive line, it's still not very good, but I mean, Joe Burrow made it work. You know what I mean? So the guy was able to overcome a leaky offensive line. But I think they do a good job there with Trevor Penning in the mix. So that'll be a good pick for them. Detroit. That Detroit pick is the Matt Stafford trade, so that's why you see him there at the 32 pick. Jordan Davis, the big behemoth. Okay, so there went the big behemoth there. Jordan Davis. All right. It's a good pick. Good pick for them, for the Lions, bolstering it up. Now we're into the second round, guys. Here we go. Like I said, this is a 3-round mocker. Let's take a look at the board here and see who we got. Still got a lot of talent. Quarterbacks. Let me see. Sam Howell, I think, was he the only? No, Malik Willis and Sam Howell were the only 2 quarterbacks taken in the first round. Which I could see that. I think it's going to be interesting to see how many quarterbacks get drafted in that first round. I would imagine at least one. Brandon Smith. That's a good pick for them. I like Brandon Smith. These picks are coming in fast and furious. Eagles pick. This is a user selection. Juan Brisker. They're really turning around that defense in one draft class. It's kind of what we did last year, right? If you look with this guy, he moved up, it looks like, to get that pick. Juan Brisker. What we got here? Jets. Jets are on the clock. Let's take a look at our big board here. Hold on. Minimize this. Cam Thomas still available. Pick it. We got quarterbacks down there. Daxton Hill. Wide receivers. Fedarian. David Bell. Yeah, good pick. Good pick. I think David Bell's this year's Michael Gallup. Very good player. High ball. High point that ball. Good hands. Yard after the catch. Purdue. Gritty player. So I like that pick for them. You got to get Zach Wilson some more weapons, right? So I think they're doing good with the running attack with Michael Carter. Now you give them some more weapons in the passing game. I like that pick for them. Let's see what else we got here. Giants. Let's see what they're going to pick here. They're on the clock. A lot of good talent still here, but we still got a ways to go for our second round pick. Giants, Zion Johnson. All right, so these guys are slowly rebuilding that offensive line. I got Zion there, and if I remember correct, in the first round they took. Who did they get? See, they got Evan Neal, so that would be a hell of an upgrade if they were to get Evan Neal at tackle. Put him at right tackle, though. And then you get Zion Johnson at guard. That would be an upgrade. They could be making some noise here. All right, so that's it. That's very interesting picks for those guys. And those are user picks. So those guys know they need to fix that offensive line. Very interesting. Desmond Ridder. Don't like that. Unless they think he's better than Davis Mills, which he's not. I'm not a fan of Desmond Ridder. I don't really think he's a very good quarterback. He's all right, but I don't think he's better than Davis Mills. So that's a goofy pick, but that's a classic Texans selection. Just doing random stupidity, you know what I mean? So that makes a lot of sense for them. Jets, second round pick is up next. That's a good pick. I like that then for them. Question here. Did Tyron Smith get the bone spur surgery yet? No, he didn't get surgery for that. As far as I know, they weren't going to do surgery for it. But if anybody heard anything different, let me know. But as far as I know, he's not getting surgery for the bone spurs. Probably should have had it shaved down during the season. As much time as he missed, they should have just done it. But it is what it is. Let's see what we got here. Chicago. Matt Eberflus is the coach there, former Cowboys defensive coordinator a few seasons back. He's their head coach there now. Let's see what they do. What does Matt Eberflus have up his sleeve? What does he have up his wizard sleeve? Daniel Falele, the big behemoth, super risky pick. Weight management is going to be the deal with him. You know, you really got to stay on top of him. He can balloon to like 500 pounds and just be unusable. So at the Senior Bowl, hovering around 400 pounds, weight management, that's the big deal there with him. Now, do you keep him at tackle? Do you play him at guard? I think I like him better at guard, but, you know, he's such a big dude. I mean, you could have him at tackle, but he's gonna have problems with the speed guys. He's just not fast enough. So I don't particularly like that pick there for them, but it is what it is. And that's a user pick, by the way, too. So Kenny Pickett. Okay, so this pick makes sense if they don't go after, you know, Russell Wilson, or if they don't get Rodgers. Drew Lock is not the answer, all right? So, you know, is Kenny Pickett the answer? they keep missing on quarterback, but at least they're trying. You know what I mean? I got to give Denver that. At least they're trying. You know, they're making an attempt to draft some quarterbacks early, unlike another team I know. Let's see what we got here. Seattle on the clock, bros. This is our first pick in about 4 seasons. You know what I mean? So they gave away all those picks for Jamal Adams. Not very smart. And here's their first pick in about, I don't know, long as time. Let's see who they get. Better be somebody good. Darren Canard. Another big boy here. Darren Canard, another big behemoth guard. I like him as a guard. Listed as a tackle out of Kentucky, but I like him move inside as a guard. I think he'll do a lot better there. I think he's too slow off the snap to be a right tackle. So move Canard at guard, and I think you'll get the most out of him, in my humblest of opinions. Okay, Washington Commanders. User selection. They're on the clock. Let's see what they do. Cameron Thomas is still available. That's a solid lineman, too. He's still out there. Here we go. Washington. Matt Corral, QB Ole Miss. Yeah, you got to do that there, right? Fitz Magic. I don't even know if he's still under contract or not. But you got Tyler Heineke getting a little bit long in the tooth. Hasn't done much for them. I think you got to make that pick. I think you got to go. You got to get a quarterback there for that franchise. So Matt Corral. Let's see what we got here. Somebody's trying to make a trade offer. What is it? Let's take a look. Where's our pick at? 24. No, I don't want future picks, bro. Get out of here with that, bro. Oh, shit. I almost fucking hit accept. Fuck, man. Damn. I almost screwed that up, dude. There went Cameron Thomas. I almost clicked the wrong button on that trade. That would have been utter disaster. Where were we at? Okay, so we're still a whole bunch of picks back. There went Cameron Thomas, by the way, to the Falcons. That's a solid play right there. Surprised he's dropped this far into the second round. Daxton Hill, I would love to get him if he makes it to us. Jahan Dawson would be a good one. Boye Mafe, Beckery, Fedarian, Wyatt. A lot of good defenders still on the board. Let's go. Drake London. Drake London gets dinged up too much for me. All right. I know some people like him. I'm not a Drake London fan. I like a lot of these other receivers a whole lot more than Drake London. But somebody will like him. And I'm pretty sure there's people that do like him. So it is what it is. But for what I want reliability. I want players that are going to play on Sunday. And I don't want these injury prone. I just don't want injury prone players, man. Sick of it. Don't want it. And he gets a little bit dinged up for me. The Ravens, they're on the clock. Let's see what these guys are going to do. Bohemians. Let's see what these guys are going to do. Beckery. It's a good pick right there, dude. I like him. Penn State's got a lot of good players coming in this draft, and he's another one of them. I like him. And that's such a classic Raven selection. He'll go in there with the Ravens and be a menace right out the gate. You know, pretty much replacing what they lost with Matt Judon. Just plug in Arnold Beckery, and they're rocking and rolling right there. So that's a good pick for them. The Vikings are on the clock. Danny, yeah, Jermaine Johnson went early. He went early in the first. Dax Hill, yeah, I like him. Hurt guy stays hurt. That's right, Space. You know it, bro. You know it. Let's see what we got. Minnesota. Oh man, and I would have loved for him to fall to us. That would have been perfect, but not to be. So Daxton Hill, capable of being a first round selection. Daxton Hill, but he got gobbled up here. He got gobbled up. Yeah, Danny, that's Travis Jones is the that nose tackle over there for Connecticut. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Travis Jones. Colts. Swaggy D. We're on the same wavelength, bro. I'm a big fan of John Ridgeway. I think he's not being talked about enough. I love that player, actually. Tyler Gordon, another Washington cornerback. Washington secondary, man, they do a pretty good job of putting players in the NFL as well. Similar to to Michigan. I think Michigan does a good job, like I said in my video earlier. They do a pretty good job of putting NFL talent into the league, and so does Washington. Washington Huskies, right? Chargers, they're on the clock. Let's see what they do. Shout out to everybody in the chat box, man. Having a lot of fun here tonight. 3-round mock draft. John Sanders. Chargers. John Sanders went to the Chargers. All right. Saints are on the clock. They're on the clock, bro. We're getting a little bit closer to our pick. Danny Savage. Yeah, Sanders needs. I'm not a big fan of Josh Sanders. I think he's definitely needs to add some weight, but I just don't think he's smooth enough off the edge. He's kind of stiff. I think he would be a really good weapon for the Cowboys. If you were to move on from Amari and you make CD your number one, you put him on the outside, you put Jahan in the slot, I think that would be fantastic. But we'll see, man. We'll see what they're going to do with Amari. I think that's one of the bigger things that will affect the draft. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be interesting, man. Hey, Lamont. No, I haven't looked at him yet. I haven't looked at Alex Pierce from Cincinnati, but I will add him to my list of wide receivers because I'm slowly getting through the wide receivers. Miami. Breece Hall. Yep. That's a good running back for them. Another pick here by these guys here. Eagles, they got their pick in. The pick is in. Carson Strong. The hell? All right. I can dig it. Actually, Carson Strong, he's actually not a bad quarterback. You know, if you want a little bit more of a traditional pocket passer, um, I think he's a name that'll catch on. I think he could move up, but him and Jalen. I mean, they already have Jalen Hurts, but this guy's drafting for them. So I wonder, you know, are the Eagle fans not happy with Jalen Hurts? They want to add some more quarterbacks. Who knows, man? They love running off their quarterbacks in that franchise. We know that. So he's in. Not rhyming. Good pick there by Pittsburgh. Or you know they gotta rebuild that offensive line. I remember at one point that Steelers O line was just like the Cowboys. You know what I mean? I think they were like right there. You know, 1A, 1B. Steelers used to have a really good mauling offensive line. Cowboys did back in the day too, but I think they're both, you know, trying to rebuild their lines right now. I think that's a good pick for them. Yeah, Mario, you're right. I heard that by Bronis as well. Some sort of knee problem. You know, would he be another Sam Bradford, you know, or Carson Wentz? Knee problems with quarterbacks, definitely never a good thing. Where we at? Raiders. All right. Who they take? Martin State. All right, let's start thinking about some guys we want here. Boye Mafe, Fedarian, if you want a stuffer. White is there. Safety, if you like Lewis Seen. Key Walker. I think you can get Key Walker a little bit later. Kobe Bryant, another good one. Chad Muma, linebacker, if you want to go linebacker. I like Kirby Joseph. Drake Jackson, kind of on the fence with him. No, Jalen Tolbert, I do like him. Ridgeway, and there's Travis Jones, the big behemoth from Connecticut. Let's see what we got. Trey McBride. They're up to their cheating ways, man. We can't let the Patriots get Trey McBride here. They're already cheating, bros. I love Trey McBride. I'm sold on him. You guys know I'm high on Jeremy Rucker, but Trey McBride, I think he's damn good too. All right, guys, let's see. Who do we want to go with our pick? We got 2 picks to go. I'm gonna let you guys make the pick. I want a consensus in the chat box. Who do you guys want to go with? Give me a consensus. We got an edge rusher, Boye Mafe. I love him. Fedarian Mathis, Devontae Wyatt, Seen, Chad Muma, Kirby, Jalen Tolbert, if you want a badass wide receiver. Ridgeway. Let me know in the comments, guys. Let me know in the comments. Give me the consensus. Who you guys want? I'll let you guys make the pick, bro. I'll let you guys make the pick. All right, so I got a Mathis. I got a Wyatt. I got a Muma. I got another Muma. Ryan or the Yukon DT. Danny just refuses to say his name. Travis Jones, bro. Travis Jones, Danny. Let's see what you got, man. Let's see. Tolbert, the Jones, Wyatt. All right, we got 18 seconds, guys. Come on. Wyatt. I think between Wyatt and Muma. Oh shit! Hold on, I gotta make the pick, dude. Okay, we're gonna go with Muma here. So Wyatt got Wyatt's here at the very end. Probably would have overtook it if you guys would have answered a little bit sooner. We probably would have been Wyatt. So not bad though. I like the pick. I like Chad Muma. You know, and I do like Devontae Wyatt as well. So either one of those guys would be amazing. Chad Muma is really good, man. His lateral movement. Put him in there with Jabril the Steel Cox, Micah Parsons. That'll be a hell of a linebacker core right there. You know what I mean? So I like that. Devontae Wyatt, that would have been a beautiful pick too, though. I tell you. So I like what I see in the chat box, guys. Give all you guys a round of applause. Everybody in the chat box. You guys know what's up. Appreciate you guys. Too good of a talent to pass up. There he went. So good pick there, Devontae Wyatt. So there went that pick there. Let's see where we're at. Falcons on the clock. What's up, dude? Hey, dude, whenever it's time to order the fight, just order the fight on there, all right? He's probably in the bed. Go wake him up. Is he there? All right, guys, hold on. Charles Cross and Muma so far. Bailey Zappi. So the first round we got Charles Cross, and the second round we got Chad Muma. So it was a close call between Muma and Wyatt, and then Wyatt went just another pick or two later to Buffalo. So a very interesting draft so far. This is a 3-round mock. Bit of a small little run there on the defensive tackles. Wyatt, and there went Travis Jones. So there went those guys there. Appreciate everybody in the chat box. We're going to 3 rounds tonight. Let's see what we got here still available. Still got Blaine Maffei still available. Fedarian Mathis. Scene. Q Walker. Kirby Joseph. Jalen Tolbert. Ridgeway. There's Sean Ryan. I like him. Lakuta. Jojo Domon. It's good. Jalen Weidemeyer, Texas A&M. He's another one of these guys that's discussed as tight end 1. I don't have Weidemeyer as my tight end 1, but somebody will. Somebody could have him higher than Ruckert or McBride. So it's kind of your flavor. You know what I mean? Let's see what we got here. Ridgeway. The Yukon kid. Danny, that's funny, bro. We're just gonna call him the Yukon kid. We're not gonna tell him by his name. Sean Ryan. Yeah, I think that would be a target if he's there. If we get him to go to the third round, I would love to get Sean Ryan there. That would be a steal. And you kind of double dip on the offensive line. You know what I mean? Kobe Bryant. Chiefs up on the clock here. Time to pick a DT now or tight end. So got a lot of interesting conversation going on in the chat box. Some people want our wide receiver. So let's take a look at our queue here real quick. Hold on. We'll let this pick go and then we'll load up the queue. George Pickens. Guys, let me know what you guys think about George Pickens. I've seen him go anywhere from the first to the third round. He's another one of these guys where I don't know if people really know where to take George Pickens. I myself, I don't know if I would take him. I think he's kind of one of these hot and cold wide receivers. Although he did show up there in that championship game. So, guys, let me know what you guys think about George Pickens. Are you high on George Pickens? All right, we got queued up. Boy Mafe. Let's see. We want to go. We could go Ridgeway. We could go for Darren if he makes it. I don't think Boy will make it. Sean Ryan. If you want to double dip, you'll make him a guard though. Tolbert. You want a wide receiver? This guy. This Tolbert guy. Solid Senior Bowl. Really good at getting open down the field, and you can put him anywhere. If you want to talk about a player similar to a Cooper Kupp, it would be like this guy here, Jalen Tolbert. I think he's a little bit taller. I'm not sure what the measurables are on Cooper Kupp, but Jalen Tolbert, same type of receiver. You can put him in the slot. You can put him in crossing routes. You can, put him on the outside, go deep. He's a good one. Very prolific wide receiver. Rucker or Ridgeway, Sean Ryan, Kobe. I think Kobe Bryant already went. I think he already got scooped up. Christian Harris. That's a good linebacker. I think that's one of the linebackers I think people are kind of forgetting about, Christian Harris. But, in Alabama, they kind of have a bad rap for being kind of banged up, you know what I mean? Their linebackers, when they come into the league, they're usually, pre-dinged up. So, I'm not so sure that's the case with Christian Harris. I think I read somewhere that he was dealing with something, but I need to go back and check on that. Definitely want to check the medicals on Christian Harris. Here we go. We're in the third round now. Jaguars are on the clock. See what they do. Doug Peterson is the coach there. now. Let's see what they do. They went for Darren Mathis, so that was one of our targets. He's off. What do we have left? We got Ridgeway. He's there still. So we got a little bit kind of mini wiped out there. We got Ridgeway. Our Q kind of took a hit here. Let me see. Yeah, there went Kobe. He went to Cincinnati. No, he went to San Francisco. That would be a hell of a pick there from San Francisco. Really bolstering up their secondary. Talk about Kobe Bryant, Ambry Thomas. And plus on top of everybody else that they have over there. Detroit on the clock. See what they do. See that. Mechie will be one of those guys that you'll want to get the medicals and see how he looks. I appreciate that, Joseph. I'm gonna definitely keep that in mind when I check him out. Yeah, I really didn't like JT Daniels, but to his credit, he pulled out that win. But still, I don't think Daniels is a very good quarterback. Micah McFadden. Okay, Giants. They're on the clock here. Yeah. Jalen Petrie. Jalen Petrie on Baylor. Some people are high on him, higher on him than I am. I think he's okay. I think he could be good, but man, those Baylor guys, they just bust out. Their bust rate is so damn high. Let's see what we got here. Who's on the clock? Texans. They're going to draft another quarterback. See who they got. Yeah. I've heard good things. I haven't gotten to him yet, so I can't comment on that pick there. If anybody has good info on Jamari Sawyer, let me know. Let me know what you think. I haven't gotten to him yet, though, but if you have, let me know. Okay, Jets. Bubba Bolden out of Miami from the U. All right. Who's the best player from the U coming out this year? Is it him? Is it Bubba Bolden? Yeah, primetime field. We could do a trade, but for these early mocks, I'm just gonna keep it vanilla. We'll get into these little trades here as we progress through the draft season. So don't worry, they will be coming. Joseph Sandberg, appreciate that, man. Pretty good film, but Slayer Senior was a bit rough. Yeah, man. I'll check him out and see what he looks like. Danny Savage, he had a bad senior year. Well, don't like hearing any of that. Cade Mays. I think that's an interesting pick there. I actually started watching a Tennessee game last night and just didn't finish it, but it's a guy that I think we need to keep an eye on. Cade Mays, interior guard out of Tennessee. No, I mean, Chicago Bears, Tywon Mullen, cornerback Indiana. Can't say that I've seen him, so can't comment on that player there. Indiana, I haven't looked at any Indiana players at all. Not one. So don't know about that one there. Which I think about this time of the year, February, this is about where you start getting into your third, fourth round kind of guys. So we'll see how we navigate through this. Right now, I have enough film that I've watched to get through at least third, maybe fourth, but outside of that, I'll get in. We'll be getting into prospects that I really hadn't seen yet. So that's why we're going to 3 right now. I have a pretty good grasp of everybody up to the third round for the most part, but there are a couple of these one-offs like Indiana kid, hadn't seen anything. Seattle, Braxton Jones, Southern Utah. All right, classic Seattle pick. Braxton Jones. He was at the Senior Bowl. It didn't really pop off for me. I didn't think too much of him. Have you watched anything on Christian Watson, North Dakota wide receiver? The only thing I saw from him was at the Senior Bowl. Now, I may want to go back and definitely go back and check his games out, but that's the first time I actually came into him in contact for him. So we'll see about there. Gallup is a free agent, yeah. Be interesting to see what they do with Gallup. Do you lowball him? Does he sign? I think he's going to have some options. Alec Newstrom is another good Boston College player there. A lot of people are talking about Zion Jones, but Lindstrom is very capable as well. If you guys want to look at another interior lineman, Alec Lindstrom would be another one. Where are we at? Atlanta on the clock. Let's see. How's our queue looking right here? Boy, Moffrey, Ridgeway, Sean Ryan, Tolbert, Joseph. Still looking pretty good. Ed Ingram. Just JoJo, Troy Anderson. Brian Cook is still out there too. Dosich. Channing Tindall. Falcons. Kenneth Walker III. Michigan State. Depending on who you talk to, there's some people that are very, very high on Kenneth Walker. It's to me, it's like the tight ends. It's like what is your flavor? Like, what do you want out of your running back? But I think he's pretty damn good, actually. Myself, I'm a fan of Kenneth Walker, so I like him. I think that'd be a good pick for Atlanta there. Trying to really get young in all the positions except the one that's the most important, which is a quarterback. So, they're definitely putting really good young talent around the old quarterback. But, actually, I think they did draft a quarterback in this mock, right? Yeah, they took Zappy, but that's a developmental quarterback, in my opinion. I don't know if he's quite ready. Perrion Winfrey, the MVP of the Senior Bowl, he gets selected here. What's your guys' opinion on Perrion Winfrey? He had a good Senior Bowl, you know what I mean? But you look at some of the games, and he's not there all the time. I think every now and then he'll take a play off, but it's a tricky pick, man. I think a lot of people make excuses for Winfrey, kind of like they did with Charles Tapper. You know what I mean? Like, oh well, he'll be better at the next level. They put him in a system that works better for his traits. He'll be better. I don't like excuses like that, and I've heard a little bit of that about Winfrey. So I don't know. We'll see. What do we got? Ravens on the clock. Michael Wright out of Oregon. I wonder if that's Nashawn Wright's brother. Is there any relation there? But that's not Oregon State, so maybe not. Maybe not. Let's see what we got here. Vikings are on the clock. We're still a bit away from our pick here. Where are we at? Third round. Still got another couple of picks to go. Still got about 11 picks or so. Yeah. Barno, Virginia Tech. Amari Barno out of Virginia Tech. Sean Ryan or Thayer Mumford? Sean Ryan for me, Danny. But I haven't gotten to Mumford yet, so I don't want to speak on that behalf there on him. But I do like Sean Ryan a lot. I have Sean Ryan as a 2-3, so if I were to get him here, I think that falls in the range of as where I have him there. But I'm gonna definitely check out more on Mumford for sure because I've heard him from some other people. Browns are on the clock. See what they do. Williams, running back out of Notre Dame. Very shifty running back. I think that's a hell of a pick there for them. I mean, they're just stacked at running back. I think it's just that's just overkill at this point. You know, you got Hunt, you got Chubb, right? I think is one of the better backs in the league. Jonathan Taylor is probably my number one running back right now. Chubb would be my number two. Number three. Who would be my number three? Probably Derrick Henry. Although I know some people like Derrick Henry as their number one, but I like Jonathan Taylor, Chubb, Derrick Henry, and then there's everybody else pretty much. So, but that's a good pick for the Browns. Kyren Williams, Notre Dame, shifty running back, low center of gravity, solid running back. Alec Pierce, Cincinnati. No, that's the name there that was recommended me from the chat box. So I'm definitely gonna check him out. Gonna check out that kid right there. Okay, Texans are on the clock. Let's see where we're at. Texans are on the clock. Lavish D, Jalen Tolbert is still there, and I really like him. He's one of the few, very, very few small school talents that I like in this draft. But would he really be here in the real draft? I don't know, but I definitely would consider him here. Depending, some of my players get wiped out here. Darren Canard this year's Boss Man Fat comes off the board in the third round. Darren Kendrick. He's this year's Boss Man Fat. All right, so not a bad pick there. Tons of speed. It's a burner. But the offfield's crazy. Lemon highlights. Kirby Joseph. I like him too. I'm a big fan of him. Out of Illinois. Got him on my queue here. Let's take a quick look here at the queue. So we still got Moffett. We got Ridgeway, Ryan, Tolbert, Joseph, Lewisine, Brian Cook from Cincinnati as well. That's the one thing I do like about this draft class. I think safety goes relatively deep. I think you can get a good one up until about probably the fourth round, maybe the fifth. Pick is in, Giants. There goes Lewisine. So it's just a matter of time. So they went ahead and took him there. Colts are on the clock now. We're getting closer to our pick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 picks away from our final pick for this 3-round mocker. So we're getting close to it. This draft, I think, really is like defensive. Like if it's a defensive draft, and I really said that at the end of last year's draft. If you need a defense, this was going to be the draft to do it. It's loaded. It's loaded with defenders. Troy Clark, yeah, David Bell went early. He's long gone, bro. Justin Ross, Clemson, who's off the board. The people are sleeping on our boy Jalen Tolbert. Yeah. I think Ridgeway could be the pick here if he makes it. We got 6 more picks. We're going full Will McClay mode right now. We're just going to let somebody fall in our lap. Let's see who it is. See a lot of people like Ridgeway. I like seeing that in the chat box, guys, because Ridgeway he's solid, bros. So good to see that you guys are already on top of it. What do you guys think about Nick Bonito? I like him, but where do you put him at? Is he just a situational pass rusher? Do you stick him at linebacker somewhere? Like, I feel like we already have that player, Michael Parsons, and he's like 20 times better. So I don't think the Cowboys would draft Nick Bonito. Yeah, Lavish. Yeah, I agree. Boom, 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 boom. Pittsburgh. See what they do here. See what they do. Pittsburgh on the clock. Pick is in. Zach Harrison, edge, Ohio State. I think that's a good pick. Getting Zach Harrison here in the third round, that's a pretty good pick. And I think that's a good fit for what they run over there in Pittsburgh. So I think Zach Harrison will be a really good fit there for them. Patriots on the clock. Did he go back? Did Zach Harrison, did he go back to college? That's interesting. I thought he was in this draft. Where we at? Okay, Lavish, that's interesting. I'm going to take him off the board. Rasheed Walker. Instead. I could see them drafting Rasheed Walker there. It's a big guy. Big mountain of a man there, Rasheed Walker. Raiders, we're 3 picks away from our selection. We're getting down to it. Hey, Danny, it's called Walk the Mock. WalkTheMock.com. They have free version, and I think you can pay for all the bells and whistles. So that's kind of what I have. I have the subscription, and it's not even that much. I think it's like $10 or something like that for the year. So it ain't nothing. Zachary Carter, the edge out of Florida. It's a good one there. Let's scroll through some of these players here. They're still on board. Still tons of talent, man. Got a lot of tight ends still available. Running backs. This Jarrett Patterson, he went back to college too. He shouldn't be on the board. James Cook, I low-key think this guy would be a really good pick for the Cowboys, but we know they're probably not going to utilize him. Robinson, Romeo Dubs, he's pretty good. Cole Turner, Chanel Ferguson, Kennedy Brooks. That's my running back there for later. Yeah, these guys, we're talking 4th, 5th, 6th round picks down this far down. All right, here we go. We're on the clock. So we got a lot. We got some good picks here. Let's go with a consensus from the chat box. We got Boye Mafe, edge rusher. Ridgeway, Sean Ryan, Tolbert, Kirby Joseph, Brian Cook. to name a few. I mean, these are like probably my faves at this point. Let me know what you guys think in the chat box. We got 22 seconds. Let me see. Give me a consensus. Type away in the chat box, guys. We got 15 seconds. I see our boy Mafe, Ridgeway, Tolbert, 2 for Tolbert. Tolbert, another Tolbert. Let's see. What do we want to do? Want to go with Tolbert? Is that the consensus in the chat box? We'll do it. What? Wait a minute. I clicked on the wrong player, bro. Oops. I thought I clicked on Tolbert. What the hell's happening here? We pulled in Minnesota. I turned in the wrong card. What the hell happened there? I think this thing messed up. I know I clicked on Tolbert, and now see he's not even in here. What the hell happened here? It's all right. So we got Boye Mafe, edge rusher. We did turn in the card for Jalen Tolbert, but something goofy happened on the way to the podium, and we got Boye Mafe. Yeah, that's funny, dude. Trade back up for Tolbert. Let me see. Let's see if we can make something happen. Where are we at? Let's try to get crazy here. Let's go get our Tolbert before. Where the hell did he go? I don't get it, man. It's like not even on the board. Dude, what the hell happened? He like disappeared. Did he undeclare? Where the hell is he? No, I'm gonna watch this on the replay. I'm pretty sure I selected Tolbert. There's a glitch in this shit. Wow, that's weird, dude. No, there's a glitch. Yeah, something glitched on us, guys, because he doesn't even show up in here. Looks like they. Yeah, something glitched here, guys. He's not even showing up in available players. We'll just say we drafted Jalen Tolbert, but there was a glitch, and we got Boye Mafe. So not bad though. Good fun tonight, guys. Appreciate everybody that joined us. Make sure you guys pound that like button. If we can't have him, nobody can. He's not even available to draft in here, dude. It's crazy. So we got a glitch there. Maybe we'll get him on the next one, guys. There was Sean Ryan. I wouldn't mind Sean Ryan either. Actually, all these guys that are here, I wouldn't mind. Ridgeway, I wouldn't mind him. Tolbert, Mafe. Yeah, I think we came out all right. Sean Ryan's a good one, man. I'm gonna do a breakdown on him specifically, so you can guys get a better look at him. But guys, that's gonna be it for tonight. Went 3 rounds. Came out of this with Charles Cross, Chad Muma, Boye Mafe, aka Jalen Tolbert, but there was a glitch. So we'll see what they do, guys. Pound that like button on your way out. I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. I'm going to watch the UFC here with my son. So I'll catch you guys for the next one, guys. Peace.
On one side, but that guy on the other.
Boye!